Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Joyce. I do weekly content about movies and series, mixing it up with makeup, which is my favorite hobby. And if you like these kind of videos, please subscribe. And if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. It helps me a lot. And today we're gonna do an inverted cut eye with these two palettes, and this one is a Tammy X Revolution. Let me do something so I don't blind you guys. So this is the color story. You already seen it on my channel before, and I already hit pan on that blue there. And I am gonna use the black and the red right here. I'm also gonna use this one just to use the black here and this one on my lid. For the first time, I am using a foundation. I hate foundations. I think that they weigh on me, but I am using this Giorgio Armani foundation that it was a gift from my family, and it actually, I don't feel it on my face, so I think that's good. It's the first time I am wearing a full coverage foundation, and it's good. So let's talk. Today we are going to be talking about Black Widow. It's not me roasting Black Widow or anything. It's not me talking bad about the movie or anything, because Black Widow is my favorite Avengers. I was waiting for a movie, a solo movie, for a long time, and here it is, and we are gonna have to work with that. It has to be, guys. It has to be. And today we are gonna do I swear I came prepared for this video. I swear, guys. I swear. So yeah, that's what we are gonna do today, and I'm gonna tell you what I liked and what I didn't like about this movie. And I really wanted to like this movie so much. It didn't work. It didn't work. I was so disappointed. I actually liked the movie. I really liked the movie, but I don't... The thing is, yeah, I was expecting more. And I don't know what I was expecting, but I was expecting a little bit more from the directors, from the way it was written, from everything, literally everything. But to be fair, I must say the things that I like were the characters. The characters were well done. I think the actors did a great job in portraying them, I think. However, I do think that some of them stand out of a lot of them. Like, for example, Florence put with Yelena. She was awesome. She was the star of this movie. I don't know about you guys, but to be completely fair, I've seen a lot of reviews out of, like, in YouTube and stuff, and I am not a comic reader or anything, and I recently got, not recently, but I've seen Marvel movies a long time ago, and I recently got into it again. So I've seen some of the movies, but I wasn't really like a nerd into it, so I wasn't really that kind of girl who knew everything that was going on in the Marvel world or anything like that. But I can still appreciate a movie from, like, from the way that it was written, from the way that it was executed, and I was really expecting more from Marvel. Like, Marvel has such great movies. The Endgame was phenomenal, was really, really great. And for you to come up with really late with Black Widow, I do understand why people got a bit upset, because at the end of the day, you already knew her destiny. She is already dead. She's not coming back to life, and you don't have much exciting when you go to the movies. So you just confirm already, and you are there just to, like, I don't even know. You are there just to see her legacy. Just to see her on screen. Her own movie. Yes, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. But please do it properly. That's the thing about me and this movie. The way it was written was actually excruciating. I was in the cinema and I was, when he finished, I was like, I don't even know what to tell you right now. But the thing is, yeah, I was expecting so much more. There was so much things that you could have done, even though it should have been before Endgame. Like, Natasha Romanoff was just there. It was her own movie, and the star of the show was Yelena. I don't know what to say. It was Yelena. It wasn't even it wasn't her. Like, she was just there. And I was just sitting thinking, why? Like, you waited so long for you to release this movie, and you just throw it in the trash, like if she was nothing, like if she hasn't done anything in the past, like if she doesn't have a story to tell. Even though the first bits of the movie was so good, like I really liked the part that they showed them two with their family, living the American dream, and then having to run away from the FBI. I did like that part because it shows like a bit of family and a bit of her story, if you might say that. But I was really confused on which one was who, like who is Natasha and who was Yelena. So I was struggling a little bit in knowing if she was the younger girl or the girl with blue hair. It came out to a point that I didn't know where it was going, but then I was like, okay, so their parents sold them. Maybe it would come to the end, the answers, all of that. And even when I finished the movie, I still had questions, like, we are gonna go to the Taskmaster, we're gonna go there, calm down. So I came down to not having answers for everything at the beginning, which is fine, which is completely fine, I guess. But yeah, after that rough beginning, I was like, okay, they are being trained and brainwashed to be spies and killers. That's cool. I think that was cool. The flash, not the flashbacks, but the little flashes of their lives. The only thing I didn't understand was what you are showing, you're not even showing the girls, you're showing mostly Black Widows being brainwashed throughout their whole infant years. And I get that you want to show that part, but I got confused, like, which story are you trying to tell? The Black Widows or Natasha Romanoff? I look like if I got like beaten with a bad guy. We have Natasha running away from cops or something. I also didn't understand. And then Yelena getting into, like, Yelena was trying to kill someone, and there is this little, I don't know, powder or liquidy thing, red thing that they can wake you up from your I don't know what's it called, but wake you up from the brainwash that you are yeah, that's what I mean. I didn't understand that part. If you understood, please tell me in the comments below, because how that can be possible? Why is that? Why what? No, wait. Let's ask question. What is the red powder or liquidy thing, and why is it there, and how it got to Yelena? Okay, how we know, but where are the answers? Where are the answers? And it was so weird to see that. I was like, what's going on? Like, okay, the thing wakes them up. Like, the thing that I didn't understand is the fact that how does he wakes you up if you've been brainwashed your whole life? Like, you've been brainwashed your whole life. You are a weapon for the government or whatever organization it is, and you just know that for your whole life. That's your truth, right? And if you don't have like a clear understanding on who you are, how can, or people to tell you what to do or save you, kind of save you, how come you instantly understand that what you're doing is wrong? You know what I mean? That's my issue with the red powder thingy, because it didn't really make much sense to me. But again, we can still work with that if it was well put. You still have answers throughout the movie. You have questions, no answers. I mean, what it was just lazy, clumsy, and it wasn't well put together. Like, what were you taking out of this movie apart from showing another character, which is Yelena, and Natasha Romanoff's family and her story throughout, like what she was and what she became, which is an Avenger. Okay, the storyline wasn't, I felt like it wasn't about Natasha anymore. It was more about Yelena, which is fine for me. She died on Avengers, in Avengers Endgame, but like, come on.
Okay, this is Joyce from the future, and hi. I just wanted to say that there is actually something that I didn't mention in this video, and one of the things that I didn't mention was the fact that there is a very similar production, which is a series actually, which is Hannah. You can find it on Amazon Prime Video, and it has the exact same plot but different characters and different type of scenery, and there is the same thing as there is little girls that were used as weapons because they have like special powers or special abilities, and it's so much better because it's so well developed rather than this movie in particular. And if you didn't like this movie, I would definitely recommend to watch Hannah. You would not be disappointed.
The last moments of the movie, the last fight scenes were horrible. I am sorry. Were horrible. I didn't like it at all. I didn't understand. I didn't get why you need guards if you have Black Widows, which were weapons. And throughout the movie, we don't have a proper antagonist. We only see the antagonist at the end of the movie. Like, what kind of movie is this? Like, come on. What type of lazy writing is this? And guys, I'm not even mad. I'm just disappointed because I was expecting so much more. I was expecting to see the past, I was expecting to see the present, and a little bit of the future, which we got to see at the end of the movie. Post-credits. The only star of this movie, it was Florence Pugh with Yelena. She was the only character who actually stood out, who actually did anything, who actually was funny, was vulnerable, was strong, was like, I don't know, her character really drew me into the movie. It was just her. And they totally discarded Natasha Romanoff. They totally discarded Melina, which could have been a great antagonist as well. Okay, it's fine. She was an antagonist after all, and she got into the right side of the thing. They could have done so much more with the Red Guardian as well. Like, it was a fun character. It was a fun character. It was fun to see him. The moment of vulnerability between him and Yelena was beautiful. Like, I wanted more, but it was so nice to see that she wants a family. She always wanted a family, but she never got one. And guys, she was the star of the show. She got everything that Natasha Romanoff didn't get. That was a movie, and like, at least her sister got something, you know. At least she got something. And what I also didn't understand is the fact that the Black Widows at the end of the movie, they were like, oh, I'm sorry, we did so much bad. Like, we were so bad, we tried to kill you. And I was like, what type of brainwash is this? You were brainwashed since you were a child. You were literally a weapon. A murder weapon. Are you telling me that out of nowhere, with that liquidy or powdery red thing, you just automatically, magically became good? How does that work again? Sounds a little sus to me, but that's fine. Let's talk about Taskmaster, which is one of the last things I want to talk before I go to the good things, to the good part. Let's talk about Taskmaster. I didn't know he or she, he was supposed to be a guy in the comics. So I don't know the comics, I don't know anything about him being a guy or him being a girl. It doesn't really matter the gender to me. I kind of liked her participation in the movie, but it still looked a little bit rushed at the end. I liked the fighting scene. I liked the way they portrayed her and all that, but then it came to the last bit that we discovered that she was the girl that Natasha Romanoff killed, and she had every reason in the world to wanting to kill Natasha. But, and hear me out. Yes, she had every reason to kill Natasha. The last bits were when Natasha discovered that she was actually the girl that she almost killed on that attempt to kill the antagonist, and which is Dreykov, and she is basically a robot, so she knows every move of the Avengers, basically. Nothing wrong with that. I can work with that. That was good until the end of the movie, that she is not. She comes with a realization that she did so much bad stuff, and she says, "I'm sorry." Okay, let me explain my point of view. How the hell a machine person who becomes a machine, who died before and then became a machine again, can have feelings? I'm sorry. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay, I'm gonna finish this eye, and I'm gonna come back and talk about the good stuff. Here I am again. Hello. I am ready. I don't know to go anywhere. Probably stay at home and film another video. But yeah, this is how it turned out. I actually wasn't sure how it would turn out, but it turned out okay. I actually like this. I put some some earrings and some accessories to ornament with this look. I also did my hair. It wasn't supposed to be like this, but I like it like this. And I put some mascara on, so the mascara is not really doing anything, but I do not like lashes. It would be so much great with lashes, but I don't have lash glue and I don't really love lashes. I would literally use just for this video and then take it off, but I don't have a lash, so this is my end result. I hope you like it, and we're gonna be talking about what I find it good in in Black Widow. So there is quite some bits that I actually find really good and really cool. As I said before, I really enjoyed the character Yelena. She was really great in Florence Pugh was really great in her portrayal of that character. She was the star of the show. I actually saw her story a bit more than Natasha Romanoff, and she was so great. She was funny. She brought everything that I wanted Natasha Romanoff to be. Obviously, they're not the same person. They have different backgrounds. They have different personalities, but I just wanted a highlight on Natasha, more on Natasha Romanoff than in Yelena. I actually thought I would hate her character. I would absolutely hate her character, but it turned out that I really loved her character. She was everything that I wanted, and I hope I see her in the future, in future Avengers or future movies as well. Then we go to the fighting scenes. The fighting scenes were good in general, but I do think that sometimes it just lacks motive. It was fine. I did enjoy the fight scenes. I did enjoy the whole thing in general. With David Harbour as Alexei, he was actually really funny. He brought that character in, and that really, I don't know, that kind of a dead guy that is not a, that's not your dad. He knows that, but he treats you like if you were your daughter, and he looks like if nothing happened. Like the fact that he fought with Taskmaster, like that fight scene wasn't, I think they could have get like a little space in the movie that is just them two fighting, and then he was he was being excruciated in that fight. To be fair, he was just saving time for the girls, nothing more. Or even, I think it was more about his ego. Taskmaster brought that mystery of gender. I think that they could have played with that a little bit more without showing his or her gender. It could have been just Taskmaster. But the way the gender change didn't affect me. I think that they could have done better on that gender change. Like there was so much more that they could have used on her. I am trying to explain this, but it's so hard for me to explain the way that I felt about this movie. I just, at the end of the movie, I was like, it was good, but it wasn't that great. It wasn't inspiring at any, it wasn't inspired for me. I do prefer inspiring movies that I can relate to, I can identify myself to, I can see their skills, I can see their vulnerability and see why is she the way she is now. Because she was, we cannot forget that she was an assassin before, and she became good. How did it get there? That's what I want to see. I don't want to see an antagonist that comes out at the end of the movie that they're trying to save the other Black Widows. Like it really lacked reasoning. Why are you doing it for? Who are you for? Like, who are you doing it for? Is it for you? Is it because you are you regret what you did in the past? Is because of your mission? Is because, why? These are my opinions. You can disagree with it. You can disagree with my opinions. This is the first time in my channel that I'm talking about like bad about a movie, and trust me, I really wanted to like this movie so much, but it's just, it lacks a lot of things, and I cannot sit here talking good things about it and lie to you guys. I do bring honesty to this channel. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you have any other opinions or anything that I haven't said in this video, please tell me in the comments. I read all my comments, and I also like to discuss this type of things with you guys. I hope you like it. I hope you like this makeup as well, and I see you guys in the next video. Bye!